Good day and welcome to another interesting episode of the program ObiDatti Family on ObiDatti Family TV. My name is P-Catch, and with me in the studio are other ObiDatti Family crew members. Darius Joseph is right here with me.
Yeah, hi, it's nice to be here.
Yes, welcome. And I also have Pearl.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, and Loretta.
Hello, everybody. So good to see you.
Wow. And Joy is in the studio.
Hello, everybody.
All right, as you can see, we are ready for today's episode. We hope that you are. We want to start with the story of the suit that was filed against the rally that will be holding on the 1st of October in Lagos State. All right, so 10 lawyers have dragged the Labour Party's presidential candidate Peter Obi and his running mate Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed before a federal high court sitting in Lagos State, seeking an order to stop the ObiDatti 23 Forward Ever rally slated for October 1st, 2022. Meanwhile, the plaintiff's effort to obtain an ex parte injunction on Thursday failed as the presiding judge, Justice Osiago, refused to grant the prayers, stating that there was no evidence that October 1st rally was NSAS rally. The court, however, adjourned the matter to 23rd of September 2022 for further hearing and directed the plaintiffs to put all the other respondents on notice. Okay, so we just this was last week Thursday, okay, in Lagos State. 10 lawyers came together and they gathered the evidence. Well, they don't have evidence, obviously, that the coming rally in Lagos for the 1st of October is going to be like an NSAS rally. That was their complaint to the court, that it's a similar thing that happened in 2020, and they are scared that it may get out of hand and all of that. That it's a bunch of hoodlums that have formed the ObiDatti movement, and that they were going to cause some kind of insecurity in Lagos State. However, the judge failed to grant them their the ex parte injunction, and said that they didn't have enough evidence to prove that it's an NSAS rally. I can't even believe the height that these guys will go.
It is embarrassing. It is. I mean, I understand that at the time of the NSAS protest, they had issues with it. I mean, that whole phase passed. But bringing it back a whole year after to be saying that a different rally entirely. This is not about any other thing. This is about a candidate that we love. It's not like we are protesting anything. We're just coming out for a walk, and you are coming to say it is a NSAS anniversary. It doesn't make sense. Even if it were an NSAS anniversary, why do you have such a big problem with it? I mean, nobody has come out to say we are coming to celebrate or cry or whatever. We're just saying we are coming out to work for a candidate that we love, and then somehow you're triggered. You feel
I think they
annoyed.
are scared. The other parties are scared that a lot of people are going to turn out that day. You know that I don't think the rally has ever held in Lagos State.
No, it hasn't.
It hasn't. But there have been a lot of comments online, talks about the coming rally that is going to be happening in Lagos State.
Yeah,
and I think these other people are jittery.
Yeah, Lagos State is supposedly the stronghold of one of the candidates. So it is very. I think it was predictable. It was predicted that this kind of thing will happen. But it's beautiful to see that it's not. That's not. The court has thrown that out. I mean, it doesn't. I don't think it makes any sense.
Joy, what do you have to say about this?
For me, I think they are threatening.
Yes.
They are scared. With the way things are going, with the way the ObiDatti movement is pushing forward, they are really threatening. Definitely, I am not surprised. Like we said earlier on, things like this is definitely going to come up. Yeah. So we are even expecting more of this. We're expecting more of this. But for them, like what the Bible said, it says, surely they shall gather. But because I'm not gathered for the sake of ObiDatti, I'm not gathered for the sake of Peter Obi, they will surely scatter. So any way they are coming from, wherever they they're coming from. We are ready for them. We're not
we have seen that the case was adjourned till today.
Yeah.
So I believe that we're going to be getting the final verdict of that case today. Loretta, you want to say something?
I'm not surprised, and you don't really expect them to just sit, because they are seeing that these people, they are working towards their goal, and it's very obvious that we are achieving this goal. So you don't expect them to just sit, relax, and they will do all manner of things to make sure they pull this movement down, and we all know that that is not possible. I mean, how can you even relate the ObiDatti movement to NSAS rally?
It's ridiculous.
Before now, we've had series of ObiDatti movement in other states, and there has never been a record of violence. So I don't understand why they would even come up with something like that. So, but well, I'm not surprised. I understand how they are feeling.
They are trying to hide under the umbrella of Section 40 of 1999 Constitution as amended, which states that everybody has the right to free assembly, have the right to associate and move with any person or join any political party. Now they say that, looking at that section, that the NSAS protest violated that particular section. That what we are trying to do is this: we're trying to celebrate the NSAS anniversary, and we're hiding under the umbrella of ObiDatti movement. So I can't see how the two relate. I can't see how the two, as in NSAS is, they say it's going to be 2 years of the NSAS protest. So what concerns the NSAS protest and the ObiDatti rally?
I think I know the relationship with the NSAS protest. What they think the relationship is. You know, the NSAS protest developed to a point good governance. They wanted the government to be accountable for everything. And right now we are trying to push somebody who is going to be accountable to us, who's going to, give us what we want. So maybe to an extent they feel like the cases are similar, and so maybe what happened that time could happen again, forgetting that what happened last time wasn't caused by the people who were protesting. It was caused by some powers above that we don't even exactly know.
Infiltration.
Yes, exactly. So I don't think it makes any sense to correlate the two of them together.
They're afraid, they're scared. That's the only thing. They're very much scared. Because looking at the whole thing, NSAS, like I said, it has nothing to do with this rally of a thing. You get it? And apart from it, these Lagos have not done their own movement. Now they know that if Lagos should do their own movement, it's something as it's taking place on 1st of October. So I don't know what they're planning on that 1st of October. Now there is something someone said, I've forgotten his name. He's a PDP member. He said something. In as much as I'm a PDP member, I support P2B. And he was granted the interview in Arise TV, and the interviewer was asking, then why don't you differ from PDP to APC? He said no, he loves PDP in the sense that he's a member of PDP, but what Nigeria needs now is somebody that will salvage the country. He now said, if you're a student and you spent 7 months at home because of the ASU strike, and your parents are just clamoring for APC, just name them as witches and wizards. That was what he said. I don't know why I forgot his name. He said, how can they clamor for someone that made it to sit at home for 7 good months? That what we need now is a person that is going to salvage our country, a person that is going to save us. So for them to fight or kick against the forthcoming movement in Lagos State, only God knows what they are scared of. But that thing they are scared of, they are going to see it, and it's going to come in mass. Now, apart from this 10 people that call themselves learned persons coming up against one person, it's very funny. Even our own person, Ojus Okalu, who is the former governor of Abia State and currently the chief whip of the Nigerian Senate, he said something. He said that P2B does not have the kind of structure that can give victory in the election. I don't understand. They keep talking of structure. Now, looking at it, the question is, what structure is he talking about? He said he's a member of the All Progressive Congress Party. And he said that P2B, because he said he doesn't give shishi, P2B cannot give Nigerians what they want. And P2B doesn't have what it takes to win the election. So what is that thing that P2B is lacking for him not to win the election? That's my question. Because when you say that he doesn't have what it takes to win an election, I don't just understand. I don't know if you have any, if you know the structure that he's talking about.
You know, this rhetoric about Labour Party lacking structure, I think they should be tired of using that thing.
Yeah, exactly.
We are tired of hearing that. It's still, thank you very much.
It's something that they've been saying. So for me, I feel since you feel we do not have the structure to win the 2023 presidential election, before now we've been giving the people that has the structure, the opportunity, the privilege to lead us, and this is where they brought us to. Exactly. So I think this is an opportunity, another opportunity to give the to another avenue to somebody that is structureless. Let's see, because it is only a fool that will keep doing a particular thing the same way and expect to get the same
different result.
It doesn't have a structure. You have a structure, and we'll be giving you the room and all of that. So we want to give somebody that has no structure because we believe in him. We have seen light, we have seen hope. He has given us hope. So we want to give him the room to like drive us to the kind of Nigeria that we want. So I think because we are tired of hearing that.
So you're saying we want to marry another wife and see how it is.
So even they've been saying it that Peter Obi does not have the structure. He does not have the structure. Okay, we agree, because I'm even tired. I don't even want to argue with anybody. So for me, let's give him the avenue, because the other parties, I don't want to mention names, they have the structure, and yet they could not give us the kind of nation that we want, the kind of economy that we want. So
the structure that kept us where we are now,
where we are today, with all of the
politicians can be very selfish, and Senator Orji Zakali is just speaking out of his own selfish interest.
Yeah, because
he's quite close to Bola Tinubu. Just last week, we saw him take Bola Tinubu to meet his mom.
Yeah. And
it's Bola Tinubu was making some kind of gesticulation, like he wanted to bow or something, you know. And I was just wondering, he was calling Orji Zakalo's mother Mama. I was wondering, who is the mama and who is the papa here? Because he was looking as if he's even older than the mama that he's, you know, trying to prostrate for and all of that. So they're quite close. I've also seen other videos of them together and all of that. He's just looking out for his own self-interest. He cannot speak for the rest of Nigerians and tell them what to do. Orji Zakalo cannot direct us on what to do. He even went ahead to say that that he urged people not to waste their votes on Obi. Can you imagine? Not to waste their votes. We've heard these stories before.
That's what I'm
Allow us to waste our votes.
It's enough. We don't hear. We are going to. You don't want us to waste our vote. Yeah. It is our vote. It is our right. So
our vote don't count. So let us waste it now.
So we can do whatever we want. I think this thing that this man is saying is like something that it happens. Is something that almost everybody in this particular party, this is how they feel about it. Because every time from this particular camp, we keep hearing, it's don't waste your vote, this person doesn't have the structure, this person is not ready, and all of that, and all of that. And I think it's a very laughable thing to say. Severally on this brief that we read, we've seen that he said this is a party thing. So he's not voting for Tinubu because Tinubu is competent, because he has what it takes. He's voting for him because they're in the same party.
The same party.
It's the same thing we've been saying on this show severally. Let's move beyond the bias. Let's cross over. Let's not do this because this person is from your party, this person. Let's go for competence and accountability. But he has said here consistently that this is a party thing, that he's a member of the APC. So why would he vote somebody who is not in the APC, regardless of the fact that he knows that this person cannot do what we want. Why are we doing? Why do we keep hearing this kind of news? It's unnecessary.
Must he come out and just disgrace himself by making this? Because to me, it doesn't make sense.
Personally, my question is, what is the structure they are talking about?
Exactly.
The people, we are the structure. What other structure are they looking for? They don't need any. We are the structure. There is no government without these people. We are the structure. And some group of Obi supporters also come out to say that nobody can sabotage obedience, say Peter Obi supporter. They went further to say that Peter Obi grassroots mobilized 2023 movement, a support group of Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi, has insisted that no individual can sabotage the ObiDatti movement. We will continue to do all we can, ongoing, no going back. Nobody can sabotage our ObiDatti movement. Nigeria are using their hand, money and resources to fight for a better society. So I've come to understand that, like I said before, we have gotten to this point, we have gotten to this stage, we are not turning back. And I believe that with the way we are going, they are threatening already. The opposite, the other candidate, they are threatening already with a massive movement and everything. So I urge the rest of us that we should keep on doing what we're doing. We should keep on doing the good thing we're doing. We should not turn back. ObiDatti, what do you think about it?
Yeah, you see, this whole issue of sabotaging, it's like, it's everywhere. You know how they say that obedient people are very rude, they are uncouth, they say things anyhow and all of that. If you take your time to look at it, you know that sometimes the people that have been doing all these things on the internet, they're not exactly obedient people. They're just people that are coming in to, you know, portray, make it look like we are this particular way. So I feel like this support group here that is saying that there is nobody who can sabotage it, like, we should all root out these people who are not a part of us. Let's try our best to be different from these people so we could easily identify the people who are sabotaging the movement. That's what I think.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think just like you said, anybody can come online and say anything, and yet they'll be tagged part of the ObiDatti movement and obedience movement. But it's not true. Not everybody that is commenting online is part of the movement. Some people have been sent and, you know, staged strategically to infiltrate the movement and give the movement a bad name.
Exactly.
But we are going to fish out all of those people. And just like from what she read in that same piece that she read, the support group in Lagos State earlier on called out the Labour Party chairman in Lagos State and accused him of working together with the opposition party, that is the APC in Lagos State. And I urge the Labour Party to do something about this because they've continued to raise accusing fingers against this same person. His name is Kayode. His name is Kayode Salako, and they said that he's working for Tinubu. Okay, also the Labour Party support group has also attacked the former national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Mr. Adams Oshomole, you know, saying the APC chairman should be ashamed of himself for attempting to use insecurity to measure the performance of Peter Obi. I watched that video of Mr. Oshomole coming out to say that before Obiano came, he tried not to call Peter Obi, but he mentioned Peter in the video, and he said that before Obiano came, there was insecurity, blah blah blah, the Bakassi boys and all of that. That if there was peace in the land, there will be no Bakassi boys and all of that. Yeah, I think it's just shameful.
It's shameful. That's the word.
Can I come in here?
Oh gosh.
He said, wait, that there was insecurity. Okay, fine. Him that is saying, talking about insecurity, Anambra State, can he just tell us what he was able to do? Can he just tell us what, in the history of Adam Moshe, I've never heard any good thing about him.
Exactly.
That is the truth. Is it not under their own rule that we heard about Kuje prison. We heard about 100 people that were adopted in a train, adoptees and all of that. In this same regime, we heard about insecurities, ENSA, so many things. Okay, fine. People trying to point accusing fingers at, is it not when Peter was governor of Anambra State, was there anything like sit at home every Monday in the southeast? So what is he trying to say?
Yeah, so I think it's shameful that Oshimole would come out to say this kind of thing. Oshimole is one of the people that imposed the present administration on us, and so far it has not been good. Insecurity has been on the high side. If we should be talking about anything, he shouldn't even talk insecurity. He should say something else. But talking about insecurity in a place where you tell somebody, like somebody said already, that you tell somebody you're going to Kano from Anambra, they're asking, somebody's asking you how much does it cost from Anambra to Kano, and then somebody will reply you, is it the ransom or the tife? Which you get. So this thing is like something that happens consistently. It's almost normal where you're on your way and then your heart is in your mouth. You're like, God, I beg. So Oshimole should not, if he wants to, send a kind of backlash on Peter Obi, insecurity is a no-go. He shouldn't do that.
Not mention it go there. Or should look for something else to say.
There's no moral standing for him as a member of the All Progressive Congress. He was one time the chairman of the APC, the party, the national chairman, and it's so shameful that he will come out to use the issue of insecurity against Mr. Peter Obi. What a shame! What a shame! I think this is where we're going to draw the curtain on today's episode of the program. We're going to catch you again next week. This program airs every Tuesday and Friday on ObiDatti Family TV at 6 p.m. So do well to catch us next time. That is next Tuesday by 6 p.m. for another exciting episode of the program. I'm going to ask you guys for your final thoughts. Loretta, do you have any final words?
Yes, everyone, I need all hands to be on deck. Let's do all we can to make sure we achieve our goal. We've invested a lot into this already. Make sure you watch our programs on the ObiDatti family and tell people about it. Every obedient family member that you know, tell them about it. Let them all join. Let's spread the good news, the obedient good news, and walk towards this great light. Thank you.
Wonderful. Pearl?
Yeah, I want to urge every citizen of Nigeria to get their PVC. Go and get your PVC. For those that registered last year and January this year, PVCs are ready. Go get them so that you can exercise your franchise on the election day. And also like, comment, and share on our page at ObiDatti Family TV on YouTube and on Facebook. All right, Joy.
Okay, I still want to appreciate all the ObiDatti fans and everybody that has been standing up for Obi. Keep on doing the good work that you're doing already. Don't stop.
All right. That it.
Yeah, this is me saying that I'm encouraging everybody to be a part of this family. If you do not belong yet, I think this is the time to pitch your tent with us, because this is the winning team. This is where we try to make the country better for myself and for yourself. So please do well to join us.
All right, there you have it, viewers. You've heard everything that we have said, and I hope that you're listening and you're going to do exactly what we have asked you to do. All right, that's our show for today. Until we catch you again next week, have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now.